Hi, I'm Julie Necklei, and this is a quick video on the transit of Venus opposite Saturn. And I feel that for this transit, as for all transits, two principles really apply. One is that in our culture, it seems like we have a belief in, I don't know what you call it, but sort of like a decline in all things. Like the beginning of love is the best, and then it's all downhill. The beginning of life is the best, and then it's all downhill. And so then when people experience Saturnine things, they take it as sometimes the beginning of the end, sort of like, oh my God, I'm not feeling the loving feelings I felt yesterday. The fire must have gone out. You know what I mean? And so they start to panic, like, oh, this relationship's over. But really, it's like the Saturnine influences are just a temporary part of a cycle, and you don't, just like they say about suicide, you don't want to choose a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and so if people understand that Saturn transits are just a cyclical thing, they're not they don't represent the beginning of some decline in love or in anything else. That's one principle. And then the second principle is that I see it as like a cycle of rebirth where things can get better and better over time, but that requires embracing all the different stages and the contributions that all these different transits can make to something. So in terms of relationships, you want to embrace the coldness and the distance and the business-like responsibility that Saturn brings to things, because that will ultimately make your relationship better. And, and then when the warm feelings return, they'll be even richer, because they'll have gone through this process. So basically with Venus opposition Saturn, it's a time when your desire for love and then your sense of responsibility and work will somehow be in conflict. I mean, it only lasts a couple days, so this is just a minor transit, but it could still be enough to kill a new relationship for someone who's really fickle. So it's maybe you've planned a romantic evening, but you're so stressed out by taxes that you can't get a boner, and you decide I guess I don't like this person anymore. It's over. But really it's not a time when you want to push through the feelings of coldness and stress that you might be feeling that are impacting your relationship. You should just incorporate them into your relationship. Maybe rather than trying to be all romantic, you should just discuss taxes on your date or whatever. So yeah, because all oppositions represent two polarities that you want to bring into harmony without discarding either polarity. So you don't want to discard the relationship and just ditch the person and stay home and do your taxes, but you also don't want to just pretend that you're feeling all happy and have a creepy fake smile on your face over dinner and try to act super romantic. You want to be real about what you're really feeling inside of the relationship and allow the Saturnine energies to enter into your relationship. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. It's just a simple transit lasting a few days, just a temporary cold front impacting relationships. I'm Julie Necklei, and this is Venus opposite Saturn.